Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 74. So in the last episode, I covered reviews for Series 9, Episode 9, 10, 11, 12, as well as the 2015 Christmas special of Modern Doctor Who. And I did say that the timey-wimey episode would be in this episode, and I still haven't written it properly yet. So yes, it's going to be a couple more episodes, probably. But yeah, obviously it'll be a short gap between this episode of timey-wimey and the next one, hopefully. Because it'll be episode 2, so then I'll get into the spring of things. But instead of that, which is what this episode's features were meant to be, it is time for this week's weekly recap and weekly quiz. So this week's weekly recap is actually quite short because basically all I've covered is Doctor Who, Modern Doctor Who reviews of Series 7, Series 8 and Series 9. So yes, we're going to move on to a feature which is slightly bigger than that, which is the weekly quiz. So here is this week's weekly quiz. Question 1. Who plays the 12th Doctor in Doctor Who? Question 2. Who plays Madame Vastra in Doctor Who? Question 3. Who plays Jenny Flint in Doctor Who? Question 4. Who plays Strax in Doctor Who? Question 5. Which episode of Modern Doctor Who, Series 9, involves the death of Clara? Question 6. Which episode of Modern Doctor Who, Series 9 is the only episode to be a standalone episode? Question 7. What is the name of the 11th Doctor's regeneration story? Question 8. Which episode of Modern Doctor Who, Series 9 is Missy revealed to be an incarnation of the Master? Question 9. What is the name of Clara's boyfriend? Question 10. Who plays River Song in Doctor Who? Question 11. Who plays Nardole in Doctor Who? And final question. Who are the villains of the Series 9 opener? Those were the questions for this weekly quiz. It's now time for the answers. So question 1, I asked you who plays the 12th Doctor, and the 12th Doctor is played by Peter Capaldi. Question 2, Madame Vastra is played by Neve McIntosh. Question 3, Jenny Flint is played by Katrin Stewart. Question 4, Strax is played by Dan Starkey. The death of Clara is in Series 9, Episode 10, Face the Raven. Question 6, Sleep No More is the only standalone episode in Series 9. Question 7, The Time of the Doctor is the name of the 11th Doctor's regeneration story. Question 8, it is in Dark Water or Death in Heaven, the Series 8, Episode 11 or 12, I can't quite remember which one. But yes, so either of those answers I will accept. Question 9, Danny Pink is Clara's boyfriend. Question 10, Alex Kingston plays River Song. Question 11, Matt Lucas plays Nardole. And question 12, the villains of the Series 9 opener, which I could have given you the title, but I was a bit mean with that question. It was The Magician's Apprentice, and it was the Daleks and Davros. But that is it for the weekly quiz, and that's it for the features for this episode. So it's now back for the Doctor Who reviews, and I'll be starting off with the 2016 Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio. So, yes, before I get to my review of The Return of Dr. Mysterio, here is it's an introduction really, it's not a teaser, a trailer for The Return of Dr. Mysterio, which is the Doctor Who 2016 Christmas special.
Well, this is a Christmas Day blockbuster of a superhero movie, but with added Doctor Who. It's one of the few occasions on Doctor Who where he's competing with another hero for hero space. But you know, I'd say it's a Christmas blockbuster. It's action, comedy, romance, spaceships and monsters. What more do you want?
Yes, so next up is my review for that episode, The Return of Dr. Mysterio. The Doctor and Nardole stop a spaceship crashing into New York with some help from a superhero known as the Ghost. The Doctor visits Grant, who is revealed to play the Ghost later on in the episode, during various phases of his life. Grant calls the Doctor's machine cheap. Grant calls the Doctor Dr. Mysterio. Grant swallows a gemstone. Grant starts to levitate. Grant flies with the Doctor clinging on for dear life. Doctor and Nardole are held at gunpoint. Grant saves them. The Doctor tricks the villains of this story. The Doctor is held at gunpoint again. The Doctor summons the TARDIS to materialise around him, and Nardole flies the TARDIS. Nardole promises Grant he will take care of the Doctor. Here are a few clips from the 2016 Christmas special titled The Return of Dr. Mysterio. So yeah, next up, before we get to, that's the end of the 2016 Christmas special, so I celebrated that I finished Series 9 yesterday. I covered the 2015 Christmas special, The Husbands of River Song, at the end of the last episode, and today's episode, we're not even halfway through the episode, and we've finished The Return of Dr. Mysterio. So yeah, before I get to reviews, I'll do what I usually do. I think I didn't do it properly for Series 8, I think, and I ended up doing it towards the end, but no. So here is the cast and transmission dates, or broadcast dates, transmission dates that we call it, for Series 10 and Twice Upon a Time of Modern Doctor Who. The cast includes the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi, Bill Potts, played by Pearl Mackie, Nardole, played by Matt Lucas, and Missy, played by Michelle Gomez. I've explained this in previous episodes. When I mean cast, I mean like reoccurring regulars, so like the Doctor, Bill and Nardole are pretty much in every episode. Missy is in maybe half the season, so, and if they're in one story or something, that does count. But here are the transmission dates for Series 10 and Twice Upon a Time. The pilot was transmitted on the 15th of April 2017, followed by Smile on the 22nd of April 2017, followed by Thin Ice on the 29th of April 2017, Knock Knock on the 6th of May 2017, Oxygen on the 13th of May 2017, Extremis on the 20th of May 2017, The Pyramid at the End of the World on the 27th of May 2017, Lie of the Land on the 3rd of June 2017, Empress of Mars on the 10th of June 2017, The Eaters of Light on the 17th of June 2017, World Enough and Time on the 24th of June 2017, The Doctor Falls on the 1st of July 2017, and Twice Upon a Time on the 25th of December 2017. But before I get to any reviews for Series 10, which obviously start with Series 10 Episode 1, which is titled The Pilot, it is time for the collection of Series 10 trailers. Here they are.
You're the one who should be afraid. Never. Get ready! I'm the Doctor. I've been standing by the gates of your world, keeping you all safe. I'm not stopping now. Any questions?
The first time you meet him, he's funny. The second time, he's amazing. The third time, you realize he's the most dangerous man in the universe. I'm having the time of my life, and I wouldn't miss it for the world, even if it kills me.
So that was it for all the teasers and trailers for Series 10 of Modern Doctor Who, as well as an introduction to the episode which I'm reviewing right now, which is Series 10 Episode 1, titled The Pilot. This story introduces Bill Potts, portrayed by Pearl Mackie. Bill explains to the Doctor how she ended up as a student in his lectures, even though Bill isn't a student. Bill works in the canteen. The Doctor explains that physics and poetry are the same thing. The Doctor offers to be Bill's personal tutor on the condition she delivers a first in all her essays. Bill accepts. The Doctor shows Bill the interior of the TARDIS. The Doctor delivers a lecture. The Doctor explains life as lots and lots of pictures. The Doctor explains life as a city of memories. The Doctor uses the TARDIS acronym as a metaphor / analogy for life. Here are a few clips from the pilot. So next up is a few teasers and trailers released ahead of Series 10, Episode 2. Smile.
This is one of the Earth's first colonies.
2 is very centred on the Doctor and Bill. We've got a fantastic alien city, amongst the best we've ever had. The production values of this one are through the roof. We've got marvellous new monsters, but we really want to cement that relationship between the Doctor and Bill. And so much of this show is just the two of them talking, but don't worry, surrounded by jeopardy and menace every second.
So those were the teasers and trailers as well as the introductions for Series 10 Episode 2 Smile, and here's my review for that episode. This story features emoji killer robots. The Doctor and Bill are gifted emoji badges. The Doctor and Bill are being chased by the emoji killer robots. The Doctor asks Bill to smile. The Doctor and Bill manage to escape the emoji killer robots by smiling. Here are a few clips from Smile. And that actually seems like a perfect place to end. So in tomorrow's episode, finally, will be episode 2 of Time Wimey, and I'll continue my modern Doctor Who reviews with Series 10, episode 3, titled Thin Ice. But that is it for the Everything Podcast, Season 2, episode 74. Goodbye. Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 75. And after 48 hours of delay, Timey-wimey Episode 2 is finally here, so that will be coming up very shortly. We will also have some Doctor Who reviews, starting off with Series 10, Episode 3, titled Thin Ice. But yes, it is time for Timey-wimey Episode 2. Here it is. Previously on Timey-wimey, Charlie and Greg meet, Charlie and Greg become friends, Charlie and Greg travel together and arrive in ancient Egypt, 40 BC, near the Pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx. That's our way home gone. Have you got any battery left on your phone? No. Stone dead. Same for me. What are we going to do? Survive. Then find a way to get to Birmingham 2023. That sounds like a very good idea. You are under arrest for stealing treasure from Tutankhamun's tomb. I didn't steal anything. I just got here. Nevertheless, you are under arrest. Under arrest, awaiting your trial. Charlie, I'll save you. I wish to see this man known as Gregotaurus. Me? Yes, you. Who do you think I was talking about? Cleopatra's throne room. What am I doing here, and where is my friend being taken? You are here to become my successor, and then you are named the Deputy Pharaoh of Egypt. And until then, you are named the Deputy Pharaoh of Egypt. Why me? Your friend was taken and you did nothing. Charlie just arrived, and he was arrested for something he did not do. I was powerless to help. Would you like that power? The power to do anything you wanted, and to reign by my side over the whole of Egypt? No, no one deserves that amount of power. I believe in helping as many people as I can, and I could not save one of my only friends, Charlie. You have no choice in the matter. You are the Deputy Pharaoh of ancient Egypt, and no ifs, no buts. What do you want me to do? It seems I have no choice but to obey what you say, and I will end up where Charlie is, or even worse. Good, Gregotaurus. Let's get to work. Inside a cell. Why am I here? I told you outside the pyramids you stole treasure. I told you outside the pyramids. You stole treasure from the tomb of Tutankhamun. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. 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 This ain't getting us everywhere. I just hope Greg hasn't been arrested too, or even worse. Inside Cleopatra's throne room. Your first assignment as Deputy Pharaoh is to kill your friend Charlie. What happens if I don't do as you say? You'll be executed. Charlie, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Right. Choice Gregotaurus. Charlie's jail cell. Not long to go now until your trial, and that will result in your execution. Nope. Your Highness Gregotaurus. What are you doing? Now both of us are going to be executed. That wasn't going to happen anyway. I wasn't going to kill you like Cleopatra instructed me to. Let's go. Where are we going to escape to? If you don't remember, the circus tent disintegrated as soon as we arrived. I might have an idea about that. Our friendship. Did you bang your head and wake up with amnesia? Let me explain. Our friendship brought us to the circus tent in the first place. Our friendship must be our way out. Give me your hand. We need to hold hands and promise to take care of each other forever. We promise to take care of each other forever. Wee, 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 wee. Where should we go next? Back home, I agree. Let's go home. Circus tent arrives in the year 2053, 30 years in the future. Are we back home? Yes and no. We're in the 21st century, just not 2023. What year are we in then? 2053. Charlie and Greg become geniuses. Next time. Sorry, I jumped the gun a bit there. Next time. On Time Rewind Me. Charlie and Greg become geniuses using the improved technology found in the future. Charlie and Greg help save the future.
You take off all your clothes and you beckon me in. I pray I don't forget the way that this all begins. The lavender's burning, the candles are lit. There's a war outside, but it can't get us here. I'm safe in your arms and I'm stronger again. And I just wish I was as cool as my girlfriend. We fell in love at the end of the world. We fell in love at the end of the world. God, what's a boy to do? Trying to keep his cool while the war's falling. God, what's a boy to do? Trying to keep his cool so nasty.
that was episode 2 of Time Wimey. So yes, in a couple of episodes' time will be episode 3. Just a reminder, if you didn't watch the feature roundup episode that I did last week, I think it is, maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah, time begin, and everything like that. Yes, there's 16 episodes. There's obviously not 16 episodes left of 16 episodes of Time Wimey. There's not 16 weeks left of 2023. So yeah, basically 1 a week apart from the finale week, where I think it's 3 in like the last 3 episodes of the podcast, because I want to start with a clean slate come the 1st of January 2024, which is obviously the premiere of season 3. But coming up next is actually coming up this week. Yes, so this episode's meant to be feature, wasn't meant to be Time Wimey, because that was meant to be in episode 73. This is episode 75. Is coming up this week, and like the weekly recap in the last episode, yes, it's very short. More Doctor Who reviews, really. Like, just try and get as many. Hopefully finish series 10, get on to series 11, and then we're basically into the home stretch, really. Then we've got 12, 13, and the 2022 specials. Gearing up for the 60th anniversary specials, and obviously the last purely Doctor Who episode, probably before the 60th, is me going through kind of what I did with the 2-part Neighbours episode 57, with all the Neighbours reboot news. I'll be doing it for the Doctor Who 60th anniversary, and I'll be doing the same kind of thing in Series 3 for Series 14, and I'll be doing it for other different things. But yes, I'm getting myself carried away a bit there. Next up will be my review for Series 10, Episode 3 of Modern Doctor Who, titled Thin Ice. Yes, but before I get to my review of Series 10, Episode 3, Thin Ice, here are the teasers or trailers, whatever you want to call them, for that episode.
Bird's episode is about the frozen Thames, the frost fair, one of the biggest production challenges we've ever faced. How do we build a frozen Thames? And there's an elephant, and there's a giant beast beneath the frozen water. This is Bill's first journey into the past, which isn't quite what she expects it to be.
Yes, so that was the teasers, trailers, and introductions for Series 10, Episode 3, titled Thin Ice. Yes, I apologise if you can hear a saw at the moment. I do apologise. But yes, here's my review for Thin Ice. The Doctor and Bill are in spacesuits underwater. The Doctor and Bill encounter a massive sea creature. The Doctor and Bill get back to the surface. The Doctor doesn't care if the creature is alien or not. The Doctor uses psychic paper to gain him and Bill's entry into a workhouse. This story takes place in 1814 London. The Doctor uses his psychic paper again. The Doctor meets Lord Sutcliffe. The Doctor knocks out Sutcliffe, which isn't a very doctory thing to do. Doctor and Bill are tied up. The Doctor and Bill are transferred to a carriage. Doctor and Bill are tied to a pole connected to explosives. The Doctor is trying to retrieve his sonic screwdriver from his pocket. The Doctor retrieves the sonic, which is taken by one of Sutcliffe's guards, who plummets into the River Thames. The Doctor and Bill set themselves free. The Doctor instructs Bill to make the final call, save the creature or not. Bill chooses to save the creature. Bill tells the fairgoers the ice is melting, witches choose to save them all. Sutcliffe's plan fails, as it was foiled by the Doctor and his sonic. Sutcliffe is plunged into the Thames. The Doctor manages to save Bill in the nick of time. The Doctor and Bill are drenched. The Doctor and Bill help the orphans. The TARDIS materialises in the Doctor's office in the present day. Here are a few clips from Thin Ice. Next up is the teasers, trailers, and introductions for Knock Knock, which is Series 10, Episode 4.
You're sitting in now, you've probably noticed there are some creaks and clicks and sounds going on around you. You probably think it's the house settling or the pipes. You're wrong, and you're about to find out why.
Those were the teasers, trailers, and introductions for Series 10, Episode 4 of Modern Doctor Who, titled Knock Knock, which I'm going to review right now. Bill and 5 of her friends rent a house together. A creepy, potentially haunted house. One of Bill's friends is seemingly killed. The TARDIS materialises in Bill's room, helping her move into this creepy house. Bill mimics the Doctor being a Time Lord. The Doctor works out something is wrong with Bill's new home. Bill kicks the Doctor out. Bill sets up her new room. Bill and her friends hear a noise. They all go to investigate. It is revealed this is just the Doctor finding out the truth of the house. The landlord explains the tower is out of bounds. The landlord has just vanished. The Doctor plays Black Magic by Little Mix on Bill's phone. Bill reassures the Doctor and herself that nothing alien or supernatural is going on. The Doctor insists he is staying at Bill's new house to find out the truth. Another one of Bill's friends is seemingly killed. Knocks on wood is surrounding Bill and one of her surviving friends. The Doctor and two of Bill's friends encounter many unopenable doors. The house traps Dr. Bill and her friends inside, unable to escape. Bill and one of her friends find one of their dead friends. Landlord is revealed to be the villain of this story. Bill and one of her friends are able to locate a secret passage. The Doctor is amazed at a miniature alien creature which is followed by a mass nest of them heading towards the Doctor and one of Bill's friends. They are able to escape by locating a lift. The Doctor and one of Bill's friends realise the events of this episode has happened on several occasions, occurring every 20 years. The Doctor confronts the landlord. The landlord reveals he is doing this for his daughter. A third member of Bill's friendship group is seemingly killed, which is revealed were all killed by the insects, keeping the landlord's daughter alive. The fourth of Bill's friends is killed, well, seemingly at least. The Doctor and landlord reunite with Bill and the landlord's daughter. The Doctor works out how the landlord's daughter was made better by the insect creatures. The Doctor exposed the landlord's plan as well as the truth about the life of the landlord's daughter, who is actually the landlord's mother. The landlord begs for forgiveness from his mother. The landlord summons the insect creatures to kill Bill and the Doctor. The Doctor tells the landlord's mother she is in control and does so. The landlord's mother restrains the landlord from killing Dr. Bill. The landlord and his mother die so that no one else must die, as well as resurrecting all of Bill's friends. One of the mysteries of this story is who is in the vault. Here are a few clips from Knock Knock. And that is actually it for the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 75. So in the next episode, I will be continuing my Doctor Who reviews, starting with Series 10, Episode 5. Titled Oxygen, as well as we have the inspirational quote. That is it. The Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 75. Goodbye. Welcome to the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 76. So in the last episode was long last Timey-Wimey Episode 2. Coming up this week, as well as I reviewed Series 10, Episode 3 and 4 of Modern Doctor Who. But yes, so obviously in this episode there'll be more Doctor Who reviews, starting off with Series 10, Episode 5. But before that, it is time for Inspirational Quote, which has been taken. So as usual, it's not the date that it's brought that this episode is released, it is the date that I record. I'm recording this on Sunday, the 24th of September. So here is the inspirational quote, and as usual, it is taken from Doctor Who, The Daily Doctor 365 and a quarter, Universal Meditations on Life and How to Live It. Simon Gurrier and Peter Anger Heldes. So yes, here is the segment taken from that book, which can be purchased on Amazon and probably other ways as well, from the 24th of September, titled Look Beyond the Headlines, Craig Owens. Why is none of this on the front page, the Doctor? Oh, page 1 has exclusive on Nina, a local girl who got kicked off Britain's Got Talent. That was taken from Closing Time by Gareth Roberts, broadcast in 2011. We get news from the TV, newspapers and websites. Online social media tells us what's trending, while we talk and tweets the wider the stories spread. Craig Owens doesn't know why the Doctor has turned up again to disturb his sleeping baby. The Doctor claims it's a social call, but Craig suspects something dangerous in alien, and he doesn't mean the Doctor. Sheila Clark, Atif Ghosh and Tom Luke have all gone missing this week. Craig can understand why that's not most widely known, and the Doctor said that he found reports on page 7, 19 and 22, whereas other readers were more interested in celebrity gossip. Headlines are what an editor decided was newsworthy. Trending messages on social networking are what many others picked up and posted. Don't let these be the things that get your attention. Raise a smile and make you angry. You can find Sheila and Atif and Tom if you look more clearly. So that was the 24th of September segment of Doctor Who, The Daily Doctor, 365 and a quarter, Universal Meditations on Life and How to Live It. So, next up, I'm continuing with my Doctor
5, the return of Jamie Matheson to Doctor Who, and a brilliant new script from him. Mixes classic Doctor Who with modern Doctor Who. Oxygen is scarce, but capitalism is rife.
Yes, so those were the teasers, trailers, and introductions for Series 10, Episode 5 of Modern Doctor Who, titled Oxygen. Here is my review for that episode. This episode starts with a monologue from the Doctor about how everything in space can kill you. The villains of the story seem to be zombies in spacesuits. The Doctor delivers a lecture on space. Bill and Nardole are among the students in the Doctor's lecture. The Doctor suggests that space and camping are very similar. Nardole reminds the Doctor of his oath to protect the vault under the university several times. The TARDIS dematerialise in the present day. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole have arrived on a space station. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole encounter a spacesuit zombie. Dr. Bill and Nardole investigate the cause of the spacesuit zombies. Bill believes it's suffocation from not enough oxygen. Nardole corrects Bill when finding out that their oxygen tank is full. Dr. Bill and Nardole hear an alarm expelling their oxygen as they are not recognised as crew members. Dr. Bill and Nardole are stranded on the space station with the TARDIS on the other side of a metal door, which isn't open up even with the Doctor's sonic. Dr. Bill and Nardole work out that the suits were instructed to kill the humans inside them. The Doctor instructs Bill and Nardole to wear the killing spacesuits. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole are being chased by the spacesuit zombies. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole are threatened with guns from the survivors of the space station. The Doctor puts himself in charge. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole find out the plan from the space station survivors. The Doctor insults the human race. One of the survivors is transformed into a spacesuit zombie. Bill's suit is taking over her body. The Doctor is impressed of Bill's knowledge learnt from his lecture. Bill has passed out. The Doctor gives up his helmet and gives it to Bill to save her life. Nardole compares the spacesuit zombies to a sat-nav. The Doctor sacrifices his sight to save Bill's life. Nardole informs Doctor and Bill that a rescue ship is on the way. Another one of the survivors is killed. Nardole escorts the Doctor. The Doctor and Nardole have to abandon Bill as her suit is malfunctioning and won't let her move. It appears that Bill has been turned into a spacesuit zombie. Nardole comforts the Doctor over the assumed death of Bill. The Doctor has linked Nardole, the survivors, and their suits. Has linked Nardole, the survivors, and his suits to the coolant system, so when they die, the space station explodes. The zombies were cornering the Doctor, Nardole, the survivors, until the Doctor reveals his plan to spacesuit zombies and saves Bill back to being Bill instead of being a half-dead zombie. The Doctor's sight is restored. The Doctor recounts the future space to Bill, and the Doctor reveals his sight hasn't actually been restored, and he is permanently blind. Here are a few clips from Oxygen. Next up are the teasers, trailers and instructions for Series 10, Episode 6, titled Extremis. The teasers, trailers and instructions of Extremis. Here is my review for that episode. This episode starts with the execution of a Time Lord revealed to be Missy. Missy was last seen in Series 9, Episode 2, The Witch is Familiar. Missy taunts the Doctor about the death of his soul. Missy is revealed to be in the vault. The Doctor is confirmed. Yes, Mr. M there. Confirmed to be Missy's execution. The Doctor's services are recommended by Pope Benedict IX in 1045. Yeah, that is not the time. The Doctor comes face to face with the current Pope. The Doctor begs for the Doctor's help. Bill, Foster's mum, meets Bill's date. Bill is the TARDIS materialising. The Pope exits out of the TARDIS, meeting Bill and her date. Bill confronts the Doctor about showing up at her house while on a date. Nardole reads an extract from River's diary. Nardole calls the Doctor for not telling Bill about his permanent blindness. No, Nardole calls out the Doctor for not telling Bill about his permanent blindness. The Doctor insults religion. Missy asks the Doctor to knock himself out. The Doctor is feeling the cover of the Veritas. The Doctor instructs Nardole and Bill to help a man. Nardole threatens to kick Bill's ass. The Doctor attempts to read the Veritas using a psychic link. Missy confesses to the Doctor she is his friend before being killed. Nardole and Bill stumble into the Pentagon. Nardole and Bill come across a teleport room. Nardole and Bill meet a group of people celebrating the end of the world. The Doctor comes face to face with a monk. The Doctor has vanished. He is running away from this monk. Nardole and Bill discover bombs underneath the table set to detonate in 5 minutes. The Doctor is cornered by another monk. The bombs will now detonate in less than 2 minutes. Nardole and Bill are reciting exactly the same numbers. Nardole is having a mental breakdown. Nardole realises the world Bill and him entered were holograms. Nardole is a hologram. The Doctor and Bill reunite. The Doctor discovers audiobooks and finds them fascinating. The Doctor reveals the truth to Bill, including the shadow test, which Nardole and Bill experience firsthand. That's them reciting the exact same numbers. The Doctor and Bill realise they are holograms too. The Doctor compares this simulated world to Mario. Bill begs for the Doctor to save her. She disintegrates, just like Nardole did earlier in the episode. The Doctor issues a warning to the monks. The Doctor emails himself a past Doctor, reveals this email. The Doctor implores Bill to ring Penny. Missy is not killed. The Doctor saved Missy's life. The Doctor instructs Nardole to help him move Missy into the vault. Here are a few clips from Extremis. Next up are the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10 Episode 7, The Pyramids at the End of the World. Here they are.
In episode 6 we saw that the Earth is about to come under everything about all of human history and what resources it has to protect itself because it has simulated all of that. The Doctor, blind, is about to fight an enemy who can see more clearly than any he has ever encountered.
Those were the teasers, trailers and instructions for The Pyramid at the End of the World, which was Modern Doctor 2 Series 10 Episode 7. Here is my review for that, actually a recap of that episode. Bill is on a date with Penny. Bill explains the events of Extremis to Penny. Bill is threatened by the UN security. Bill insults Donald Trump. The UN Security General reveals to Bill the Doctor is the President of Earth. The Doctor delivers a monologue about death. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole reunite. The UN Secretary General meets the Doctor. This story takes place in the present day. The Doctor uses his sonic sunglasses, replacing his screwdriver in Series 9 so he can see without his eyesight. The Doctor meets a monk. The Doctor realises all clocks changing to 11:57 PM is a doomsday clock, 3 minutes until the potential end of the world. The pyramid is unveiled to be the base of operations or headquarters of the monks. The Doctor insults the evolution of the human race. It is now 2 minutes to midnight. Bill asks Nardole what is wrong with the Doctor. Nardole replies to Bill with the response of "Talk to the Doctor." All of the biggest armies in the world even coordinate an attack on the pyramid, which backfires by the monks hijacking the plane. The Doctor and Bill enter the pyramid. The Doctor, Bill, Nardole and Spoke People confront the monks. The monks insults the short lifespan of humans. The monks gives a sneak peek or preview to Bill and Nardole amongst others. The Doctor asks the monks why they need to be given consent. It is the power. The Doctor begs the UN Security General to not accept the monks' help, which he ignores and leads to his demise. Bill compares the monks to vampires. The time's now 11:59 p.m, 1 minute to midnight. The Doctor and Bill theorise the monk's plan and strategic timing. The Doctor has uploaded even, I couldn't read my handwriting there, all of the world's classified documents onto the internet in searchable format. The world spoke people defy the Doctor, they accept the monk's help. The Doctor confirms his permanent blindness to Bill. The Doctor has a last-ditch effort to save the Earth from the monk's control. Nardole and the Doctor theorise the monk's plan. The Doctor sends Nardole back to the TARDIS due to toxic atmosphere in a laboratory. Spoke people give the Doctor 2 minutes to save the day. The Doctor attempts to blow up the lab. All the representatives are killed. The monk asks if Bill consents. The Doctor is reversing time. Nardole has passed out. Bill surrenders the Earth to the monks to save the Doctor's life. The monks restore the Doctor's sight. Here are a few clips from the pyramid at the end of the world. And that's actually it for the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 76. So yes, in the next episode I'll be continuing my Modern Doctor reviews and hopefully finishing Series 10, if not definitely very close. But that is it for the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 76. Welcome to the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 77. So in the last episode I continued my Modern Doctor reviews, finishing off with Doctor Who Series 10, Episode 7, titled The Pyramid at the End of the World. So in this episode I will be continuing my Doctor Who reviews by reviewing Series 10, Episode 8, titled The Lie of the Land, Series 10, Episode 9, titled Empress of Mars, and Series 10, Episode 10, titled The Eaters of Light. But before we get to any of that, it is time for this episode's feature, titled Book Extract. And this week's book extract is taken from Wit, Wisdom and Timey-Wimey Stuff, the quotable Doctor Who, written by Cavan Scott and Mark Wright. But let's find out which page I will be reading from today. Here is that, which I'm going to find out with a number picker wheel. Here it is. I am reading page 225 when I find it. 225 is nearly there. Here we are. Here is page 225 from Wit, Wisdom and Timey-Wimey Stuff, the quotable Doctor Who, written by Cavan Scott and Mark Wright. The Minions thought of us as gods, as you see, which was all very flattering, and we were new at space-time exploration, so we thought we could help. We gave them medical and scientific aid, better communications, better weapons, kicked us out at gunpoint, then they went to war with each other, learned how to split the atom, discovered the toothbrush, and finally split the planet. The Doctor, Underworld. Machines that go ding. Tracked you down with this. This is my timey-wimey detector. It goes ding when the stuff also can boil an egg at 30 paces, whether you want it or not actually. So I've learned to stay away from heads. It's not pretty when they blow. The Doctor from Blink. It's a machine that goes ding. Made it myself. Lights up in the presence of a shapeshifter DNA. Ooh, those can also microwave frozen dinners for up to 20 feet and download comics from the future. I never know when to stop. The Doctor. The Day of the Doctor. So that was this episode's feature, titled Book Extract. Coming up next will be the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10, Episode 8 of Modern Doctor 2, titled
It's the last in the trilogy of the monks and their evil plan. The Doctor and Bill and Nardole are all separate under this sort of very oppressive rule.
It looks as if the monks have succeeded in taking over the Earth and breaking up the TARDIS team, even converting the Doctor to their cause.
Will they get back together as a trio? Will they get back and save the world? Will they defeat the monks?
Well, you'll have to watch and see.
Yes, those were the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10, Episode 8 of Modern Doctor 2, titled The Lie of the Land. Coming up next will be my review for that episode. So, the Doctor narrates a version of human history with the monks involved. The Doctor delivers a television broadcast. This episode follows the events of the pyramid at the end of the world, where Bill surrendered Earth. In return, the monks restored the Doctor's sight and saved his life. Bill is remembering her mum, who died years ago, and speaks to her about the current situation with the monks. Bill tells her mum about her adventures with the Doctor and Nardole. Bill threatens Nardole with a chair. Bill and Nardole hug. Bill punches Nardole's arm. Bill reveals to Nardole she has frequent conversations with her dead mum. Nardole confirms to Bill that he knows where the Doctor has been imprisoned. Bill punches Nardole's other arm. Bill and Nardole have managed to sneak onto the boat to where the Doctor has been held captive by the monks. Bill and Nardole find the Doctor's office. Bill calls the Doctor a nutter. The Doctor compares the monks to the Romans. The Doctor threatens Bill and Nardole with security guards and their guns. Bill and the Doctor confront each other about their actions. The Doctor tricks Bill. Bill realises the Doctor is working for the monk. Bill threatens the Doctor with a gun. Bill shoots the Doctor. The Doctor regenerates it to himself. The Doctor and Nardole hatched a plan to trick Bill. The Doctor confesses he is not actually working for the monks. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole escape. Bill meets Missy. The Doctor introduces Billy and Missy to each other. Missy speaks French. Missy compares Nardole to Renee. The Doctor, with the help of Missy, works out the monks' plan. Missy is playing the piano. Missy confirms to Bill that if the monks disappear, Bill must die. The Doctor reveals to Missy that sacrificing people is completely and utterly wrong. Nardole challenges the Doctor's plan. The Doctor's plan involves headphones. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole, as well as the security guards, fight the monks for control of planet Earth. The Doctor is threatened by one of the security guards pointing a gun at his head. Nardole saves the Doctor's life. The Doctor, Bill and Nardole locate the monk's machine. The Doctor injects his brain into the monk's machine. Plan is backfiring. The Doctor is launched halfway across the room. Bill says goodbye to the Doctor and connects her brain to the monk's machine. The Doctor is tied up and powerless to stop Bill. The Doctor manages to set himself free. Bill is saving the day by focusing on her mum. Bill doesn't die like Missy prophesied. Bill found another way with some help from the Doctor. The Doctor assigns Bill a 3,000-word essay on the mechanisms of free will. Missy tortures herself over the number of people she killed. That is my review for Series 10, Episode 8 of Modern Doctor 2, titled The Lie of the Land. Coming up next will be the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10, Episode 9 of Modern Doctor 2. Will be my review for Series 10, Episode 9 of Modern Doctor 2, titled Empress of Mars. This episode starts off in NASA HQ. The Doctor, Nardole and Bill infiltrate NASA HQ. NASA are currently investigating if there is life on Mars. The TARDIS has materialised on Mars in 1891. The Doctor is theorising about who the perpetrator is. The Doctor is confused about the underwater surface of Mars. Bill has crashed. The TARDIS has dematerialised on its own, with Nardole trapped inside. Ice warriors make their return in the story. The Doctor meets a ice warrior. Nardole regains control of the TARDIS. The Doctor is threatened with a gun. The TARDIS has materialised at the university. Nardole asks Missy for help with the TARDIS malfunctioning. The Doctor and Bill are stranded on Mars. The Doctor is surprised about what is revealed on his psychic paper. One serviceman reveals what the army and the ice warriors are doing under the surface of Mars. This ice warrior is revealed to be the last of a species similar to the Doctor and Missy being the last of the Time Lords. Another of the servicemen challenge their superior over the promise of treasure from the Ice Warrior. The Doctor, Bill and the serviceman locate an Ice Queen tomb. The servicemen refer to the Doctor and Bill as civilians. The Doctor confides in Bill about not taking sides even. One of the servicemen collapses. One of the servicemen attempts to steal treasure from the Ice Queen's tomb. This awakens the Ice Queen. The serviceman attempts to shoot the Ice Queen. The two Ice Warriors reunite. The Ice Warrior introduces the Ice Queen to the servicemen. The servicemen threaten the Ice Warriors with guns before being brought back to reality by their superior. The Ice Queen asks for Bill's opinion. The Ice Warriors are threatened again by the servicemen. The Doctor requests mercy for the humans from the Ice Warriors. The Ice Warriors vow even to kill the humans as quick as possible. The Doctor calls the servicemen's expedition stupid. The Doctor and Bill are taken away and held captive in a cell. The Doctor references how his sonic screwdriver doesn't do wood. The servicemen ready their weapons to face off with the newly awakened Ice Warriors. 3 Ice Warriors surround the servicemen. The Doctor and Bill are set free. Bill volunteers to distract the Ice Warriors to give the Doctor the time he needs to find a plan and save the day. The Doctor is in control of the weapon. The serviceman and an Ice Warrior built, threatening to shoot all the Martian North Pole, killing all the servicemen Ice Warriors as well as Bill himself. One of the servicemen sacrifices himself to save everybody else. The Ice Queen spares the servicemen as well as the Doctor and Bill. TARDIS has materialised under the surface of Mars. Missy is on board the TARDIS. Here are a few clips, because I should have actually done it for the previous episode, so I'm going to do both together now. Here are a few clips from Series 10, Episode 8 and Series 10, Episode 9, titled The Light of the Land and the Empress of Mars, respectively. Next up will be the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10, Episode 10 of Modern Doctor 2, titled The Eaters of Light. My review for Series 10, Episode 10 of Modern Doctor 2, titled The Eaters of Light. The opening scene takes place at a monument site. The TARDIS is engraved into the monument. The TARDIS materialises near the monument. The Doctor and Bill debate about the whereabouts of the 9th Roman Legion. Bill separates from Nardole and the Doctor. Bill meets a soldier threatening her with swords, leading to a chase between Bill and the soldier. The Doctor and Nardole find a talking crow. This story is set in Scotland in the 2nd century AD. The TARDIS has translated Bill with her conversation with another Roman soldier. This soldier outlines to Bill the truth behind the mass disappearance of the 9th Roman Legion. The Doctor and Nardole are threatened by an army of soldiers. Bill rescues the soldier. Bill follows the soldier to their safe place from the villains of the story, and to maintain survival, Bill manages to locate the Roman soldier's safe place from the villains of the story. Bill collapses. The Doctor and Nardole still being corrected by an army of soldiers, now with spears. The Doctor threatens one of the soldiers and kills another soldier on Embryo. And what does that say? I can't read my handwriting. And they use action figures to destroy the Roman army. The Doctor destroys the... distracted myself there. Couldn't read my handwriting. The Doctor distracts the soldiers, allowing Nardole and himself to escape. Nardole is shattered from all the running. Nardole is threatened by the same army of soldiers. The Doctor and him have just escaped from the Doctor, and Nardole reunite. Nardole reveals to the Doctor that he has been gone for over 2 days. One of the Roman soldiers gifts Bill a sandwich. The Doctor challenges one of the soldiers on the villains of the story known as the Eaters of Light. Bill reveals her sexuality to the Roman soldiers. The Doctor reveals to the soldier that through her actions she has doomed Earth. Bill takes charge. One of the Roman soldiers helping Bill to locate the Doctor and Nardole is killed. Doctor, Bill and Nardole reunite, with the Doctor saving Bill's life. Nardole attempts a Scottish accent. The Doctor and Bill try to keep peace. The Doctor yells at the two armies for slaughtering each other and heavily suggesting they all grow up. The Doctor reveals he has a plan. Nardole doesn't approve of the army's choice in music. The Doctor's plan is to beam light at the Eaters of Light to weaken them. Bill requests the Doctor reveals his plan. The Doctor vows to sacrifice himself 5 soldiers sacrifice themselves. Nardole corrects the Doctor on crows. Dr. Bill and Nardole enter the TARDIS. Missy is on board the TARDIS. Nardole challenges the Doctor about Missy being part of the TARDIS team. The TARDIS team materialises. Missy is crying. The Doctor questions Missy's true intentions. Here are a few clips from Series 10, Episode 10 of Mod Not 2, titled The Eaters of Light. And that's actually it for the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 77. So the next episode, I will be finishing my Modern Doctor Who Series 10 reviews with Series 10, Episode 11, Episode 12, and the 2017 Christmas special, which includes the 12th Doctor's regeneration. But that's it for the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 77. Goodbye. Welcome to the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 78. So in this episode, I will be finishing my review of Modern Doctor 2 Series 10 Episode 11, titled World Enough Time, Episode 12, titled The Doctor Falls, and the 2017 Christmas special, titled Twice Upon a Time, which includes the 12th Doctor's regeneration. But before all of that, it's time for this episode's feature, 3 in 30. So, quick one again. More Doctor Who reviews. End of the 12th Doctor. Beginning of 13th Doctor. Yes. Which will include both Series 11 and Series 12. But that is it for this episode's feature, 3 in 30. So without further ado, it is time for the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10, Episode 11, titled World Enough in Time. Here they are.
Sees the Doctor allowing Missy to join the good guys.
The team go completely wrong.
I'm so sorry, but you're the reason that they're coming.
The situation they find themselves in is most unusual. Time is literally against them.
Our review for Series 10, Episode 11 of Modern Doctor 2, titled World Enough and Time. The TARDIS materialises, the Doctor refuses to regenerate, which seems to be a flash forward. A spaceship is nearing a black hole. The TARDIS materialises on board the spaceship. Missy impersonates the Doctor, helping Bill and Nardole with a mission. An alarm is sounding. The Doctor is watching Bill, Nardole and Missy inside the TARDIS while eating a packet of crisps. Missy refers to Bill and Nardole as her disposables. Missy, Nardole and Bill are threatened by a gun handled by a blue alien. The blue alien shoots Bill. Flashback to Bill and the Doctor on university campus in several buildings, including the kitchen and a corridor. Bill is opposed to Missy joining the TARDIS team. The Doctor tells Bill about his shared history with Missy or the Master. Bill pokes fun at Time Lords being called Time Lords. Bill reveals to the Doctor that Missy scares her. The Doctor pokes fun at the lifespan of humans. The Doctor sends Bill a psychic link. The Doctor is threatened by the blue alien again. Bill has just been operated on and falls asleep. Bill meets Razor. Bill remembers the Doctor's psychic message. Bill gets off the operator table and investigates a voice repeating pain over and over again. The room Bill has just exited is titled Conversion Theatre, with two other rooms titled In and Out respectively. Bill hides from the matron. Razor finds Bill. Razor keeps Bill's whereabouts a secret. Bill encounters other patients, with one of them repeating, "Kill me." Razor saves Bill. Razor startles Bill. Razor warns Bill that she will experience intense horror in the near future. Razor shows Bill Missy, Nardole, and the Doctor. Razor informed Billy of the difference between the top of the ship, where Nardole, Missy, and the Doctor are, compared to the bottom of the ship, which is where Razor and Bill are. Bill jokes to the matron even, not the master, about leaving. The Doctor explains how the ship's time works to Nardole and Missy. Bill cleans the floor like the matron requested. Bill relives the Doctor's psychic message over and over again. Razor shows Bill the converted humans outside. The Doctor knocks out the blue alien, giving Nardole, the Doctor, and Missy the time they need to get into a lift to rescue Bill. Razor complains about Bill's new heart digging into him when she hugs him. Razor and Bill attempt to rescue the converted humans. Razor turns Bill into the surgeons to be converted into a Mendacian Cybermen. The Doctor, Missy, and Nardole have exited the lift and arrived on Bill's floor. The Doctor explains to Nardole about Missy's increased intelligence. Razor meets Missy. Missy finds out that the nearby planet is not Earth. This nearby planet is actually Mondas. Razor threatens Missy. Razor throws away the gun. The Doctor and Nardole are cornered by a Cyberman. Razor reveals his true identity to Missy, which is John Sim's master. Last seen in the 2010 New Year's special, The End of Time Part 2. The Cyberman is Bill. Doctor and Nardole reunite with Bill. The Doctor re-encounters John Sim's master, even stood side by side with Michelle Gomez's Missy. Here are a few clips from Series 10, Episode 11 of Modern Doctor Who, titled Build Enough and Time. Next up will be my, not my review, the teasers, trailers and introductions for Series 10, Episode 12, titled The Doctor Falls. Trailers and introductions for the Series 10, Episode 12 of Modern Doctor Who, titled The Doctor Falls. Next up will be my review for that episode. This episode starts off with a recap of the events of World Enough and Time. The walking converted humans are being shot at by the inhabitants of a village. The spaceship crashes in this village with a Cyberman presumed to be Bill, carrying an unconscious, presumed dead Doctor. Missy and the Master circle a weaker Doctor than usual. Flashback to the non-televised events after the end of World Enough Time, which leads to the Doctor chained up. The Master and Missy dance and debate about how to kill the Doctor permanently. The Master is offended about the Doctor's comment on his face. The Doctor thwarts the Master and Missy's plan. Cybermen are hunting Missy and the Master. The Master kills multiple Cybermen using his laser. Missy knocks the Master out and unties the Doctor. Nardole pilots a spaceship and saves Missy, the Master, and the Doctor. Bill kills one of the Cybermen, which was harming the Doctor. The Master gains control of the spaceship. Nardole, Bill, Missy, the Master, and the Doctor have a ride into the village, which turns out to be a flaw on the spaceship. A little girl visits Bill, residing in the barn exploding. Oh no, ignore me. A little girl visits Bill, who is residing in the barn. Bill realises with the help of a mirror that she has been transformed into a Cyberman. The Doctor commends Bill's strength. Bill gets angry with the Doctor. Bill now blows up the barn. Bill is upset about people being afraid of it. The Master refers to Bill as Robo-Mop. Doctor and Bill follows the Master. The Doctor is starting to regenerate but refuses to change. The Doctor reassures Bill. Missy apologises to the Master for referring to Bill as a woman. The Master is disgusted with Missy's empathy. Bill, Missy, the Master, and the Doctor kill an upgraded Cyberman. The Doctor refers to the Master and Missy as the Genius Twins. The Doctor informs the village people that the Cybermen are on their way. Missy works out to the location of the Master's TARDIS. The Doctor instructs Bill to make something, and she does, as the Doctor asks. The Master tells Missy their TARDIS isn't operational. The Master fancies Missy. One of the village people shoot Bill, not realising she is Bill and not one of the Cybermen coming to destroy this floor and can convert everyone into Cybermen. The Master and Missy abandon the Doctor and the Cybermen have arrived. The Doctor, Bill and Nardol's plan seems to be working. The Doctor instructs Nardole to lead the evacuation of the village people. Nardole and the Doctor confront each other about their plan. The Doctor confesses that Nardole is stronger than him. Bill stays with the Doctor. Nardole says goodbye to Doctor and Bill. Missy and the Master hug. The Master is bleeding. And what does that say? Bill and the Doctor say goodbye. Missy admits the Doctor is right. The Master yells at Missy before killing her. The Doctor kills multiple Cybermen using a sonic. A Cyberman. Cyberman shoots the Doctor. The Doctor starts to regenerate again but refuses to change for a second time. Nardole, Bill and the Doctor manage to save all the village people. Bill finds the Doctor and stays with him so that he doesn't die alone. Heather makes her return, last seen in Series 10 Episode 1, the pilot. Bill and Heather kiss. Heather flies the TARDIS. Bill says goodbye to the Doctor before reciting a quote that he told her. The Doctor starts to regenerate before remembering all of his previous regenerations and refuses to change. Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor meets the First Doctor, originally portrayed by William Hartnell, now played by David Bradley. Next up will be the teasers, trailers and introductions for the 2017 Christmas special titled Twice Upon a Time. But before that, here are a few clips from Series 10, Episode 12, The Doctor.
Who is that? I'm the Doctor! You may be a doctor, but I am the Doctor.
I am your future self.
Sunglasses?
They're sonic.
Indoors?
Come back alive.
Be here when I do.
All of you!
The regeneration is coming. Doctor Who.
Yes, so next up is my review for the Modern Doctor Who 2017 Christmas special titled Twice Upon a Time. The episode starts off with the recap of the First Doctor about to regenerate. The First Doctor is with Ben and Polly, who were his last companions. Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor meets David Bradley's First Doctor. The 12th Doctor doesn't remember refusing to regenerate as the First Doctor in 1966. The majority of this story takes place during the Christmas armistice in 1914. Time has stopped. World War I soldier meets both the First and 12th Doctors. David Bradley's First Doctor steps into the 12th Doctor's TARDIS, as does the World War I soldier. The First Doctor critiques the 12th Doctor's TARDIS. The First Doctor realises the 12th Doctor is a future incarnation of him and he is a past incarnation of the 12th Doctor. The First Doctor criticises the 12th Doctor's cleaning and maintenance of the TARDIS. The First Doctor exits the 12th Doctor's TARDIS. The 12th Doctor exits his TARDIS and reunites with Bill. The First Doctor is confused by Bill's vocabulary as well as the 12th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Both Doctors investigate what is happening. The World War I soldier realises World War I will end at some point. The First Doctor corrects the 12th Doctor and is confused about the 12th Doctor revealing his plan. The First Doctor witnesses his future. The 12th Doctor's TARDIS is attached to chains with the World War I soldier. Bill and both Doctors are trapped until jumping onto the snow. The World War I soldier, Bill and the 12th Doctor enter the First Doctor's TARDIS. The 12th Doctor distracts the First Doctor before he insults Bill. The World War I soldier and the First Doctor are astonished at Bill's sexuality when she reveals it to them. The Doctor has a Dalek even has attached itself to the World War I soldier. Bill calls the Doctor an arse. The Doctor promises Bill to get back to the TARDIS. Promises Bill to get her back to the TARDIS alive. Both the Doctors are being shot at. The World War I soldier reveals he is scared of dying to Bill. The 12th Doctor reunites with Rusty, last seen in Series 9, Episode 12, Hellbent. Rusty disarms himself. Bill questions the First Doctor on why he stole the TARDIS. Rusty yells at the Doctor. The First Doctor answers Bill's question. Bill hugs the First Doctor. Bill reveals she is a memory duplicate of the Bill Potts seen in Series 10. The First Doctor tells Bill about the 12th Doctor refusing to regenerate. Bill confronts the 12th Doctor about this. 12th Doctor reveals to the First Doctor that every living thing is important as they mean something to someone. The World War I soldier says goodbye to Bill and the 1st and 12th Doctors. The World War I soldier is an ancestor of the Brigadier and Kate Stewart. Both Doctors agree to regenerate. The 1st Doctor regenerates into Patrick Troughton's 2nd Doctor and Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor regenerates into Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor, not before reuniting with Nardole and Clara. Here are a few clips from the Modern Doctor Who 2017 Christmas special, Twice Upon a Time. And that's it, not just for the Everything Podcast Season 2 Episode 78, but for all of my 12th Doctor reviews. So in the next episode, I will be starting my reviews of the 13th Doctor's era, starting off with Series 11. So we'll also have cast and the transmission dates in tomorrow's episode. But that is it for the Everything Podcast Season 2 Episode 78. Goodbye.